Hey everybody, this is Doug. Welcome back to Words of Faith. We are in week 9, day 6, and day 6 is always a bonus day. It's an optional, kind of a digging deeper idea where we look at a Bible verse more specifically and consider how that relates back to something we've learned this week. So we've been focusing a lot on naysayers. So I thought I'd pick one of the most famous naysayer Bible verses that has a lot of meaning to us Christians. Here we go. Naysayers, they're not new. Even Jesus had to deal with this, or should I say, especially Jesus had to deal with this. He experienced well-meaning opposition from his family and hometown people, evil intentions and actions by his enemies, and even well-intentioned opposition from one of his closest friends and disciples, a guy named Peter. So in Matthew 16, verses 21 to 23, Peter and Jesus have a confrontation for the ages. Here you go. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. This must have been a life-changing, what kind of moment for his disciples. So Peter steps in. But Peter took him aside and began to reprimand him for saying such things. He was being a naysayer. Let's go back to the scriptures. Heaven forbid, Lord, he said, this will never happen to you. Jesus turned to Peter and said, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns. Ouch. I don't think I'd want anybody to tell that to me, let alone Jesus. Well, anyways, Jesus knew who he was, and importantly for all of us, what he was on earth to accomplish. Take on himself the past, present, and future sins of the entire human race so we could be reconciled to God. I know that's a big idea. It's much larger than my imagination and intellect can even begin to conceive. But Jesus single-mindedly went on to accomplish this purpose. Can we do no less? All right, here's a question to think about as you go on into your weekend, day 6, day 7. Here's our digging deeper question. How can I move past naysayers and accomplish my purpose? How can I move past naysayers and accomplish my purpose? This is Doug. I'll be praying for you, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. See you next time.